Hello there. Welcome to your new job here at the brand new Krusty Krab restaurant. So I'm the appointed manager of this store, as appointed by Mr. Krabs himself, and I've been given a list of instructions by him that I'm supposed to read to you. Funnily enough, you and I are the only living employees at this establishment. I guess Mr. Krabs thought he either couldn't trust anyone with the recipe, or he simply didn't want to pay any more salaries than he needed to. But the rest of the staff here are all animatronic replicas of his old employees and neighbors. It's a little strange. I heard he was autonomophobic, and it does seem like a hefty blow to his wallet. But I guess the benefits must have outweighed the price. So anyway, down to business. Hello there, sir/madam. The manager of the new Krusty Krab, that would be me, has appointed you as night watchman of the place. That means it's your job to keep an eye over the place for me. Remember, if you see anything suspicious, to report it directly for me, yada yada yada. Folks have been trying to steal my secret formula for years, so it wouldn't be surprised me if they tried that new establishment. Yada yada yada. I'm counting on you to keep the restaurant and the formula and my money safe. The last one is of utmost importance. Signed, Eugene Krabs. So basically that's it. But in case anything really terrible goes down and the store gets, overrun by burglars or something, and they're trying to rob the place, you can close the blast doors on either side of your office. The restaurant's safe is actually located behind you, and those doors are designed as a last line of defense against an intruder. Not a lot to get through them. Oh, and if at any point during the night you see any of the electrical equipment, lights and so forth, acting up or flickering, then it's best not to worry too much about it. The animatronics have been designed to draw power from an outside source if possible to save on energy costs. Most of the appliances around their workstations have been rigged so that this will not happen, so you shouldn't notice too much of it. Eugene made a point of telling me that to save as much money as possible, we couldn't waste any resources, so at night we switch over to a backup generator with a limited supply. If you run out, the entire restaurant will go dark, so make sure that doesn't happen. Alrighty, you should be good. Just watch those cameras and close the doors if absolutely necessary. Remember, this is a high-profile establishment, and I'm counting on you to keep it safe. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night. Congratulations on making it through your first night. I take it that no one came in trying to give you any trouble, so that's good. Well, on my end, business today was a huge success. In one day, we sold almost as many Krabby Patties as the old restaurant sells in a fortnight. And, oh, don't even get me started on the pizza sales. Man, those animatronics sure are efficient. Best investment old Krabs has ever made, if you ask me. I won't talk too long tonight, but in case you're wondering about the mess out back, as we only very recently finished construction of this restaurant, a lot of the building supplies are still lying around back there. It's also where we keep the spare animatronic. Oh yeah, we were doing some work back there on the fuse box, and we may have left the door open. So, you know, if you notice that, don't be too shocked. If we did, you might want to check on Cam 7 every now and again. I mean, if I was gonna break in, the first thing I'd do is cut the power. Oh, one last thing. Some kid came in today with a flashlight and he started flicking it around at the animatronics. They seem to react pretty badly to it. They underwent some kind of system reset and went back to what they were doing. It was a little weird. So if at any time during the night you go down to check on them, you might want to avoid flashing your light at them. It might scramble them up and cause them to start wandering around again. Anyway, that's enough for me. Good night, and good luck to you. Hello? Oh, hey! How's your week been so far? The animatronics are still putting in the finest of work. I don't think I've ever seen a fast food restaurant perform this well in the first 2 days before. I spoke to Mr. Krabs earlier and he's thrilled. Says he's gonna come out personally this weekend to collect the money. The money. He's always been so protective of it. Made it very clear that I wasn't to go anywhere near it. Said his animatronic counterpart would handle that. In fact, that seems to be the only thing it does. It just stands over by the left-hand corner of the office all day, until it's time to go count the money in the till. Oh well. I wouldn't think much of it. Anyway, I better get going. I got a date tonight. Talk to you tomorrow.